This is the homie Chrollo. He's a 90 million power player with a great garrison, and he's an experienced player as well. And he's about to get zeroed. Or is he? Chrollo is currently imprisoned and has War Frenzy on, so he can't do anything but sit there and tank it, and that's exactly what he's going to do. As you can see, he has a Heraclius and a Xeno on his garrison, and as you guys know, if you're rallying or attacking a city, you only take deads. So right off the bat, we start off with him taking a Nevsky Joan rally, and you can see all the players getting ready to swarm as soon as the opportunity arises. You can also see some silly people getting hit by AoE as well, and then boom. Without his city being on red, everyone starts to swarm him anyways. And at first it starts to look like things will go bad for him because the rally was successful since it was being reinforced, and that's a lot of players eagerly waiting to get their KP in. Going to the first report, the rally hit for 490,000 sev wounds and only 12,000 dead, while the rally took 183,000 deads and no sev wounds. Then for the swarmers, 21,000 sev wounds, and the first guy had 66,000 dead. And whatever I say will be in terms of 1,000 from now on. Chrollo took 5 sev wounds, that guy took 62. Chrollo 20, enemy 48. Chrollo 0, enemy 11. Chrollo 30 sev wounds, enemy 23 dead. Chrollo 0, enemy 5 dead. Chrollo 21 sevs, enemy 14 dead. Chrollo 15 sevs, enemy 68 dead. Well, I got annoyed, so in total Chrollo took 700,000 sev wounds with only 19,000 dead, while the enemy took 616,000 dead, so that's a win for Chrollo. But Chrollo is as serious about this as the Nakama Trump on his profile picture. He means business. Even though I know that he knows what he's doing, it's still an extremely scary situation to be in because one misclick or even being 1 second too late can mean you're starting to take deads until you can heal once more. Surprisingly, he took more dead this time around, having 119,000 dead with 780,000 sev wounds, which means that he chose a stratagem for having 30% more hospital capacity, which is a big brain move on his part. And the enemy took 1.1 million dead, so I believe Chrollo won this exchange as well. Back to the zeroing of Nakama Trump, you can see that his power is back at 89 million, so he definitely hit that heal button in time, so all these swarmers are hitting a city with max troops, mixed garrison commanders, and an empty hospital. And you can also see all the players just walking around the city trying to get their turn, so the enemy has more marches to just keep going and continue this swarming. A lot of them have been giving up at this point as their marches begin to drop in size while the others are still waiting, and very soon Chrollo is going to have to heal again or get swarmed without healing this time. Moving on to the report. Wait, that's not it. Sorry, I gotta talk to my editor about that. According to the report, Chrollo got 715,000 sev wounds with only 35,000 dead, and the enemy took 925,000 dead from this swarm. Now he is back up to 87 million power, so that just means that he successfully healed again for a third time, and yet the enemy still shows no signs of stopping. I just wonder how much resources this costs total, but for sure I could not afford it. It just amazes me that they continue to swarm this city even though they know that he's not dropping in power. Following up with this report, Chrollo received 680,000 sev wounds and took 97,000 dead, while inflicting 1.3 million total deaths for the enemy. So obviously you might have figured it out, he's not going to get zeroed. He knows when to heal and he's not going to miss his chance, and you can already see him start to mock everybody by yawning because he's going to be fine in the end. He's just waiting for his imprisonment to end so he can teleport out to prevent wasting further resources. His imprisonment is almost done though, I believe, and all in all, he did a perfect job. I couldn't do this, I got rallied last KVK while drunk, and I lost 1 million troops. I put Tariq with no gear and YSG on my wall. Yeah, don't do that. For the fourth report, he got 771,000 sev wounds with 6,000 dead. Easy. With the enemy taking 1.3 million dead, so that's a big win for Chrollo in my opinion as well. I believe this is the last of the swarming. He was at 79 million power and then he shot up back to 87 million power. He continues to yawn in their faces and it seems like they're not as interested anymore, or at least not as many of them are, but they probably realized what had happened. Anyways, you know it's not going to go well for the swarmers, so going to the report, Chrollo got 98,000 wounded and the enemy got 1 million dead. From all these exchanges, including whatever few attacks some players did outside of their recording, Nakama Trump received a total of 118,628,270 kill points, while the enemy got 79,920,450 kill points. And Nakuma Trump took a total of 3,746,354 severely wounded and took 278,324 dead, while the enemy received a total of 6,358,538 dead troops. So good job, Chrollo. I hate you. That's the end of the video. Later.